Did you finally find a Switch? Did you also realize how amazing it is to take this thing with you everywhere you go? And did you also go on Amazon and look for a very cheap case with screen protectors to protect the Switch when you take it everywhere you go? If you did that, then hey, you're just like me. So immediately after buying the Switch and finding out how awesome it is to take this thing everywhere you go, I needed a case and I needed a screen protector because I heard of the dock scratching the screen when you place it in there. So just like anyone else would do, I went on Amazon to try and find the cheapest case I could find. And this was it. This is the EXSPORT carrying case for the Nintendo Switch. It comes with a case and 2 screen protectors with all of the necessary tools to apply those. And as I mentioned before, the dock can scratch your screen, which is why I wanted screen protectors. And if you look throughout the review, you will see that I do have scratches in the lower left part of my screen thanks to the dock. And I am very careful putting my Switch in there even with the screen protector. But I am so happy I got the screen protector, so I definitely advise doing it. It also comes with a couple extra goodies, which I'll get into later. Looking on the outside here, it is completely black. There is no logos, and I do like that, but sometimes you will open the case up the wrong way. But as you'll see in a second, there is little straps holding the Switch into place when you have it in there. There is 2 zippers, and they feel a little cheap, and then you have a little strap here to hold onto it as you're walking with it. That feels a little cheap as well, but I don't think it'll break off unless you're swinging it around, so don't worry. The case will protect your Switch just fine, even if something were to happen to the strap. Opening it up, you'll see that the Switch fits in here perfectly. And as I mentioned, there are some straps here which hold on to the Switch a little too tight. It can be a little annoying to get it off, but I guess that's a good thing. Nothing will happen to your Switch here. Now, on the top half of the case, you have a little pouch for carrying stuff, but it cannot fit a whole lot. You definitely cannot fit your Switch's power adapter in here. You may be able to fit a USB-C cable along with a secondary power source, but definitely not the one that came with your Switch. And also up here you have your game holders, which there's only 4, so that's kind of disappointing. They definitely could have fit a second row on here, but oh well, what are you going to do? Now, one of my favorite things about the case is the little flap that's on the other side of the game holders is a very nice microfiber cloth material. So that is what sits over your screen when you have the case closed. So your screen is very well protected with this case. Now, as I mentioned, there was a couple other goodies, and those are these little rubber grips, which are completely useless because it comes with 2 left grips. So I don't know if that was on purpose or what, but I've seen a lot of reviews that complain about the same thing. And aside from those, you also get 2 thumbstick caps, which is kind of nice, but also kind of useless. It definitely doesn't feel as nice as the ones that are on the Joy-Con, but a nice little touch, I guess, in case one of them messes up. So that's it. That's everything you get. And it's actually a pretty good package. For as cheap as this is, you're actually getting some quality products here. I'm really enjoying my case and my screen protectors. Not so much the other stuff. I could have done without that stuff, but even with only the case and screen protectors, this is definitely a bargain. So you can just throw the other stuff in the garbage. The screen protectors are great. You can barely tell they're on there, and they really protect your screen when you place it in the dock, which is a must in my opinion. The case is protective and very nice looking, and what more can you ask for? So if you're looking for a cheap case, and unless you find a cheap replica Sheikah case, in which case, let me know. But if you're just looking for a regular case and a screen protector for your Switch, then I would say look no further. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, I will be available in the comments.